March 29. So I don't even know what to say anymore. I am anxious, I'm agitated, I'm nervous, I'm all over the place. Okay. Sagittarius, we have a solar eclipse happening, and I don't know what's about to happen, but SHIT is about to hit the fan if we're not prepared. Okay, Sag. Okay. Take this as mixed feelings, okay, about what's about to happen. So it's a very rare occurrence, which I will discuss with you guys. And I can't say like, oh, I'm excited. I'm more of like, it can't, I'm not a person who is fearful, but it's more of like, what is it really? Okay, what will happen? Okay, so it's like if it's a roller coaster, right? You know when it's going up like that, and it's slow. So as the week comes by, Sag, jug, 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 jug. And when it goes to the 29 and it's on the top and that roller coaster, hold your breath, okay? But okay, I'm here as a person who will give guidance to you guys to ground yourself for this monumental, okay? Now, for everybody who's also asking about, yes, we just started to resume, meaning your food dogs, it's on its way. Energized on the eclipse, total lunar, will be shipped out after. So everyone is following up for their food dog, for their charm, for their piao. We just started to resume, which means slowly but surely you will get yours. You are not forgotten, okay? But for everyone who's asking, Sal, what can we do during this upcoming solar eclipse? Well, okay, we need this. Yes, this one is gonna be our savior for the moment, because a lot of things will be happening in the House of Losses in Pisces, and this is the goddess Lakshmi, the money magnet. Think about it. You have a wallet, and it doesn't have a charm and a talisman to attract money. It doesn't make sense. Okay? This comes with a free class, okay, that I'm finishing wrapping up. It will be sent out to all the hundreds of people who got in it. And it will come with an obsidian bracelet. Okay? Because, see, I changed already, Sag, from citrine to obsidian. Someone's getting ready for something, and we need to be protected. Okay? So I'm going to give out for free. It will be added to your cart automatically. It's an obsidian bracelet. Okay? Now, I divided this reading, guys, to two parts. So that way, it was actually because of a client. A personal reading is down there. Book an appointment if you need a one-on-one with me. It was because a client, okay, and I had a client, and then the client told me, I only watch, to be honest, Sal, the astrology part, because that's where I love how you do it. And it's like, really? But I mix it. It's like, yeah, so sometimes it's hard. It's hard for me to follow. So I said, like, okay. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. Well, So I said, like, okay, so I'll divide it then. So we're going to look at your sidereal, okay, Vedic astrology, Jyotish, as far as like the transit is concerned. Welcome to your transit segment. I couldn't even speak with Mercury retrograde right now. Welcome to your transit segment that is for the upcoming solar eclipse on March 29. Okay. Should you be concerned? Should you be bothered? Or you should just live life like it doesn't matter? Well, that is up to you. For me, I'm here to deliver the message with urgency, because the last time that this has happened it's like it's very rare. So it's every 100 years, like a century, when this graha lines up in, like 5 grahas. So on the 29th, we have Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Moon, okay, in the house of Pisces. So let's dive deeper, how it's going to affect you, and what are the pros and cons of this transit for everyone. So we're going to look at the mundane, which is as a whole, what is Pisces for us, what house it is, and where is there anything else that is going to affect. Okay. So I'm going to put a screenshot here on the transit and how it looks like, so that you guys see it. Okay. Without you understanding astrology, you came into my channel, I have no clue what Sal is talking about. So say that. Okay. So that way you can absorb this more. When you lose something, money, okay, when you lose, when you lost someone also, okay, in your life, okay, when you have a friend and then you haven't seen them and they move to foreign land for a while, for a long time, okay? All those are signification of the 12th house. Foreign land, house of losses, it's a moksha house, it's a liberation house. This is the last sign of the zodiac and the last bhava, which is the 12th house. So 12th house is where we cross over and release everything that we have experienced in our lifetime, from first house, second house, all those things. It comes into a conclusion in the 12th house. So this is the house of losses. It is also the house of isolation. You know, when you go to the hospital and nobody can see you, nobody can talk to you for a while, well, that's the 12th house also. So 12th house is seen as hospitalization, an asylum. So when a person goes and isolate themselves, that's the 12th house as well. So 12th house in Pisces, of course, there's the Rashi and then there's the Bhava. There's the sign, which is a water sign, and then there is the house itself. So both are different, meaning it acts as a unit, but both have different explanation. So Pisces as a sign is a water sign. It is ruled by Jupiter. So the graha that rules Pisces is Jupiter, okay, Grihashpati. So we have to look at the nature of Jupiter. Is it in a good place? Okay, because it will also have an effect. Because if the ruler of the house is not in a good placement, then it may be challenging. But just alone that there is a stellium happening in Pisces, we can experience big losses in our life. But these losses are needed, and that's the reason why we have eclipses. Humans have their nature of holding on to things, and the universe has an energy of ebb and flow. So when we keep on holding on to situation, expect that the eclipses are the one who's gonna be, okay, we need to address this now. There are situations that you keep holding on to, you gotta release and let go because we gotta go. So the flow of the universe is just natural, but as humans, we have free will, and sometimes we oppose what is nature. So now that the 12th house, you have an understanding that it is the house of losses. We understand that Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is one of the most, this is the benefic graha that gives us joy and happiness. Then this is a time that we're gonna find joy, yes, in spirituality. Meaning our religion, our spiritual beliefs, it's gonna be heightened because that's a 12th house. The house where we come into connection with God, with the source. We're not dying. No one's dying. But this is the time where we can manifest a good, when I say a good connection, a very deep bond with our Creator. Why? Because everything that we are manifesting will be out first, so that way we can focus on our liberation, freedom from the things that has hindered our growth. So we can use this energy with all these grahas lining up to transform ourselves into something that probably we are going to be, but it's like a butterfly, but we kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm ready, so it's a big transformation for us because there will be big losses. But as soon as you lose something, you will gain something back, and that's just how life is. Okay? You lose something, you gain something. Now, how it's going to affect your sign will be in different, how do you call it? It would be different for each of the ascendant or moon sign. So, as far as like Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Moon, okay, in the natural 12th house, I can give you guys briefly on how it's going to affect each of the zodiac. Okay, so from Aries all the way to Pisces. So when we discuss first for the Aries, okay, it's a 12th house. That's where the eclipse is happening, and we have to look into both where the lunar eclipse, which is Virgo, is 6th house, and then the 12th house. So always consider those 2 points because Rahu and Ketu is there. So what the Aries needs to be more focusing on for this eclipse is health, plain and simple, health and money. The debts, okay, both are house of losses. Debts is in the 6th house, 12th is losses. So hospitalization, we have to be more conscious. Your health, your day-to-day, these are things that will change in the coming months, 3 to 5 months. For the Taurus, this is gonna be in your 11th house, which only means the house of gains, your dreams and desire. There'll be big changes there. As far as like what you want and what you need in life, there will be big changes, meaning some will be taken out and some you will get. Remember, Jupiter is in your first house, and it has an aspect also to your fifth house, which is for you, that's your dating and romance in Virgo. So that one will be affected as well because K2 is there. There'll be a soulmate that comes in, there'll be a relationship that comes in, there'll be something that you want, but you're going to get something different. Okay, so just understand that the veil will be removed. For the Gemini, this is going to be a time where you will probably be changing career. There will be a change in the business. There'll be a change with who your superior is, your boss, because it's in the house of career. You may also move and relocate. So that's how, that's how significant the Kendras is for the Gemini, because it's happening both. One, the lunar was in your fourth, and the solar is in your 10th. So those two will be the one that is heightened and focusing on business, success, that's the 10th house, society is the 10th house, your career is the 10th house, and your 4th house. So we're expecting big significant changes. As for the Cancerian, this is going to be the time where your ideas will spring out during the lunar eclipse, and then an opportunity will come out for you to be able to manifest it to existence, because the eclipse will be happening, the solar eclipse will be happening for your sign in your 9th house of luck. So doors are opening for luck. It's up to you whether to seize it. You have an idea, you can of course make it into something tangible. And normally the 3rd house is about not just your dreams, but it's where you're giving birth to something that you want. And if you're going to get it, it will be reliant on the 9th house if luck will be in your favor. So use this time, okay, to manifest luck on your side. And for the Leos, very, very concerning, because this is going to happen in 8th house from you. Sudden changes is what we expect. Be more conservative with regards to your investment. Be more conservative with anything that corresponding to your managing of your finances. Your health is a concern also, meaning your diet. You gotta be more watchful of what you eat. This is going to be the time where you may be indulgent here and there. And then you may, like this is normally would go into something urgent. So we don't want you to be in the urgent care all of a sudden. So be more focused on the food that you eat. Investment-wise, it's not the best time. You got to be conservative. And then, of course, we have it in Virgo, which for Virgo signs, you will see it in your 7th house of partnership. Your marriage, your union is what is at stake. Your relationship, your partnership. If it's business transaction, there will be big changes because you are changing. All the grahas are looking at the Virgo right now. They're all putting attention to you. Jupiter has aspect to you. All the graphs in the Pisces in your 7th aspect to you as well. Mars also has an aspect to your sign. So the pressure for the Virgo to change is intense and very, very important that you take time. Okay, Virgo? Now for the Libra will be experiencing this in the 6th house. It's not a pleasant house. The 6th house is the debts and the illness. So there will be, again, focusing on how you spend your money, how what you do as an everyday. How is your health? How is your motivation? What do you do for your body is in the 6th house because it's a day-to-day. So the eclipse that is happening, in the solar eclipse in the 6th house, be more conscious and focus on that, not just on the day itself. This is 3 to 5 months, Libra, so this has to be on top of your list. For the Scorpio, if you're dating, romantic connection, this is a wonderful time not to get engaged. Yes, I repeat, not to invest on anyone. Investment has to take a step back. 5th house is the house of speculations as well. Happiness. This is dating and romance, and this is if you have kids. So those are all heightened. You need to understand that anything can happen either or. And that's why during the eclipse, it's about conservative actions and choices. Do not make abrupt decision, especially in the 5th house. 5th house is house of creativity, house of Purva Punya, mantra. So if you are into spirituality, you have religious belief, amazing time. But if you're trying to attract something solid and tangible, you gotta be very, very careful. And then for the Sagittarian, this is happening in your 4th house. The 4th house is a Kendra, which means if it's in the 4th, it will happen in the 7th, the 10th, and you. So the dual signs, we call it the Rashi Drishti, or sign aspect. If it's in a dual sign, it will manifest in the corners. So for the 4th house, change of environment at home, a little bit suffocated. There's a lot of argument, or there are things that is not happening the way that you want it. Cool, calm, collected would be the best approach here. It is not advisable for you to move, but if it's already in the plans, just make sure that, okay, you're signing a contract, you know the lease, you know the terms, because the 4th house is cars, conveyances, and also your home. So big changes there. So energy has to be cleansed. You have to do all the rituals that if you have to cleanse your environment, because the disturbance is going to be where your comfort is, which is at the home. So peace, you're more tranquil. The energy has to be more of like a rest and relaxation. And for the Capricorn right now will have a change of their mindset. What you want before, you wouldn't want anymore. You wanted to get this job is a different one now. You want this business is a different one now. Relationship it changed. So in the coming months, it will be a time where the Capricorn needs to just focus first. It's in the 3rd house. When we're having this moment of change of mind, then we need clarity first to come in. And during the eclipse, it's not about clarity. It's about acceptance first, because something has to be lost in order for you to gain. So that's the reason why you take a step back. For the Aquarians, the 2nd house is going to be very, very important, because it's the house of savings and family and food. Be careful. Same thing. What you eat, how you save, where does the money goes, how you treat your family. A little bit contentious with regards to people that supports you. You may feel betrayed. You may feel like there's nobody there for me. But remember, the eclipse, if they're not with you and helping you, it only means that they're not part of your life anymore, and that you're ready to transform to the next era of an Aquarian. Remember, the Aquarians are also ending, or well, starting the last phase of their Sade Sati, because Saturn is going to move out of your sign in just a couple of hours after the eclipse. It will go to your 2nd house. So out with the Sasa Yoga, out with Saturn in the 1st, because Saturn in the 1st is a Maraka. Now you're going to gain back the strength and the confidence. For the Pisces, this is going to be the one that really knocks you off your your composure, because what you think that you planned for the whole time in your life, it's not going to be what it is. It doesn't mean it's bad. It only means that this is a reality check. The Rahu in the 1st house confuses you. Mercury in the 1st house is in debilitation sign. It does gain directional strength, but it's debilitated and it's in retrograde. So confusing time is coming for the Pisces with regards to relationship. Venus is there. So this is a time where the Pisces needs their time out. So Pisces needs to be finding Nemo to find themselves. Okay, so Nemo has to be found. This is internal transformation and changes from the body itself. Remember, it's the 1st house. 1st house is the body. It's the head as well. So I would want you to be more conscious about, you're traveling, you're doing things. Take it slow, because it's all happening in the head. Meaning, accidents can happen. Okay, so just be careful on that one. It's not, because Mars is also in the Kendra, so just be careful. But just on your own, it's all about clarity of the mind. So from Aries to Pisces, now we reach to Pisces. In conclusion to this, I would recommend everybody to cleanse. I would recommend everybody to have something that protects your environment. It is not a time of fear, not at all. It is a time of change. But what we don't want as we prepare is not to be involved with other energies. So we're just putting and establishing boundaries. And one of the greatest things that I've learned is actually, I wasn't prepared to share this, is I use tourmaline. You will see it it's all in the corners of my house. Tourmaline, okay? I'm not sure if I can put this or down there, but tourmaline and selenite. I always put this in all corners of my houses. Okay, so tourmaline or of course obsidian. It's very protective. It's a house kit. I don't know if I still have it. If I do, I will put it down there or it's gonna flash here. So it's a home remedy kit because it's both. See, I have it both. I just realized that. Okay, totally not planned. Okay, tourmaline and selenite together. So I always put it in front of my doorway and the corners of the house. So I'll tag it down there. I believe I still have some, so I would recommend it 100%. Not just on the day itself, but because it's a 3 to 5 months, all these energies we need to block. We need to protect ourselves. Remember, when you're manifesting, protection before attraction. And for everybody who has stayed all the way to the end, well, I love that you're loving the astrology part. And here comes the tarot. And that's how the cookie crumbles, okay? So, now we're gonna go for your tarot, Sag. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, money matters right away. We got a King of Pentacles. You're saving money. The Devil is here with the Five of Swords. I'm not trying to stress the Sag or the Moon in Sagittarius, okay? There's a bunch of zodiac that's gonna be stressed. One is the Moon in Sagittarius. When Saturn goes to your 4th house, I believe it's called Katak. Okay, when Saturn is in the 4th from the Moon. Okay, when it's at 7th from the also I think from the Moon. Oh, it's a bunch. Okay, so. 4 of Pentacles with the Devil, 5 of Swords with the 2 of Wands. Now, the Sag may come after me here, of course. How come previous weeks, the reading was this, and that? There's a reason why there's an eclipse. It's like tossing a coin. We don't know yet how it will land after the solar eclipse. The lunar is a flip. Okay, so it's up in the air, right? And as soon as it lands on the solar, that's when we really see what the energy is about. So this 2 weeks, and the end of the March, is crazy. Okay? It's coming from me. Okay? I will tell you when it's good, but it's crazy. 4 of Pentacles here with the Devil, 5 of Swords with the 2 of Wands. To add to that, right? Mercury is retrograde. Communication with regards to your relationship is intense. Mars in your 7th house, probably mentioned it in your transit. The relationship is in question, Sag. Because why? It's affecting your career. Yes, I know. It's the time where the Sag, because the 4 of Pentacles, money is concerned. You have a codependent relationship, the Devil card, and then now your person is not acting like a team player. Okay. And then all this graha in the 4th house for you, it has an aspect. Okay, we call it a Rashi Drishti, sign aspect. If it's in the Kendra, then it will aspect your partnership, it will aspect your work, it will aspect you, and of course it's happening in your home. So the 2 of Wands here with the 5 of Swords, the Sag right now are trying to find the light, okay, the solution to something that has been bothering them, and it's related to finances. That's your main concern. And a codependent relationship, the Devil. You got a 10 of Cups. Okay, Sag. And then you have a Strength card right here, the Death, and the 9 of Wands. You want to surrender, but you don't know if it is the time. You want to surrender, but you don't know if you will survive. You have a 9 of Wands, the High Priestess here. You're showing up as a person who's really confused, okay, on what to manifest. You have been trying and trying, but it's just you. And you have the Strength here and 10 of Cups. You have people that you love, people that you're concerned, kids, if you have kids with the 10 of Cups, because that's what it is, Strength and the 10 of Cups. So this is raising the alarm. The Death card is here, transformation and changes. 9 of Wands with the 5 of Swords. The only reason why people get into this whole 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands, mental chaos, because the 5 of Swords is thoughts, 9 of Wands is you're a victim, High Priestess is you're not speaking about it. So you have bottled your problem like a perfume. Okay? We can't just spray it. No. Okay? A little bit here. No. This is the reason why you're suffering. You have bottled your emotion. You are a Sag, which means like, oh, everything is good. No, it's not. Okay. I see the devil card right here, Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to something or someone that is not healthy for you. And emotions, mentally, not the swords is mentally. So what is it, Sag? Your relationship is hanging in balance. What do you do? The pressure adds up every day. The devil is there. The love is there. But you understand, like, but I cannot continue just me going, in this relationship. And I don't know, like, this is the time where, to think about it, I don't know if you watch, if you've seen Star Wars, like your person who you fell in love with the Ten of Cups, they're slowly becoming their Anakin, I forgot the lady, Queen Amidala. What's her name? I forgot. Oh, she got bad also, right? That relationship. She got divorced recently, right? I wish her well. Okay, Queen Amidala. I address her as Queen Amidala. Yeah. The one from the Black Swan, right? And that's her also. So, yeah, think about it. You fell in love with Anakin, and Anakin is about to be Darth Vader. Yes, he is, And what's happening here is like who you fell in love with is not the same person. Ring a bell? So what do you do? Well, she said there, I cannot join you where you're going in a dark path. And he chose the dark side, just in case you guys didn't know, okay? So there it is. What do you do when your relationship that you thought that was all rainbows and butterflies, and this is what the eclipse does. It removes the veil, the illusion that we create ourselves, and we can always blame Rahu and Ketu, but we have our own mind as well. So you were mesmerized, you were enamored, and then now you understand that this relationship is the money magnet, Lucky Lakshmi coin. Thank you very much to everyone who has purchased to the hundreds. I am signing and energizing, and it's gonna go out today. So thank you very much for your patience. And for everyone who's asking, how do I use it and how do I get it? It's very easy. It comes with this case, right? Protective. Open it. When you open it, you will see my signature there, of course. Put it in your wallet. That's it. Attract money today. Link in the description box below. Visit my website, eatreadlove.me. It's functional. Queen of Wands, Page of, and there is no apology that can resolve it, right? Page of Pentacles. But Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups, you're in this mentality, Sag, you're saying this. So, what is life without love? Tell that to your landlord when you don't have money. You will be out the street, Sag. Okay? Someone woke up in the wrong side of the bed. No, I'm just saying. Okay? Who will survive without love? Yeah, tell that to your landlord when they ask you, say, how are you guys doing? Are you guys still together? No, they're not gonna ask you that. They're gonna knock into your door. Five of Pentacles. Bills are coming at the end of the month. Sag, you should be on red alert with regards to your finances. I don't care who this person that you call soulmate, love mate, twin flame, Tinder date, Hinge date, whatever you want to date this person. I don't care. Okay, on the 29th, this is going to be settled. Either you lose what matters to you right now, which is very alarming because it's the one that makes you feel secure, which is your Pentacles, Five Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. The Sag needs to wake up. It's codependent. It's one-sided. And you need to manifest these coins. And this is what I would recommend. You understand me? Put this in your wallet right away. Ahora mismo. Wag nang mag-antay, patumpik-tumpik. Ngayon din. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. This is a money magnet. I'm trying to save you here with the Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Before SHID hits the fan. And then, yes. After that, we'll discuss about your love, if it's worth saving. But as of right now, it's not leaning towards that. It is one-sided. This reading, okay, you manifest yourself out of this, okay, Sag? You can be here with the King of Pentacles, okay? Stability, okay? So make sure you manifest this read, use a talisman, and make sure when you get the talisman, wear the protective obsidian that I'm gonna giving out for free.